tonight on Entertainment Picks.
Haven't you noticed anything strange about Uncle Edward?
Every day you wait is going to cost you money.
Oh. Gary, you okay?
Oh. You gonna eat that?
You must be joking.
Do you know anything about manic depressives? And the manicurist is telling everybody I'm married to a murderer. What is this, lighter fluid?
Might as well be.
Looks like we've got a mystery on our hands.
Thank you very much. Welcome to Entertainment Picks. I'm Andy Knode.
And I'm Gary Kiser.
And have we got a great show for you
Andrew,
today?
we have an excellent show for you. As a matter of fact, I went all the way to Austin, Texas for this show.
That's right. You also went to the thrift store for this show.
That was exhausting, but fun.
Yeah. We also have your community calendar.
And my community calendar has a couple of things that you might be interested in.
There's a lot about Gary, but we're also going to be doing a breakdown of the brand new Aladdin Disney movie trailer.
And you're going to see our e-picks, picks of the week, and they're pretty exciting.
It's pretty good. So all this and more, stay tuned because Entertainment Picks starts
right now.
You three get back here! Stop that boy! She's on the roof!
You stumbled upon an opportunity. I can make you rich. Rich enough to impress a princess.
What would I have to do?
There's a cave of wonders.
Bring me the lamp.
O great one who summons me, I stand by my oath, loyalty to wishes 3.
I'm kidding. Watch this.
Watch out! You done wound me up. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Hey, can you make me a prince?
There is a lot of gray area in Make Me a Prince. I could just make you a prince.
Oh, no.
Y'all see my palace?
You look like a prince on the outside, but I didn't change anything on the inside. Showtime.
No, I'm in charge, okay? I say when it's time. Really? I thought a princess could go anywhere.
Not this princess.
Do you trust me?
Don't you dare close your eyes. Hold your breath, it gets better.
I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far.
Let me share this whole new world with
Well,
Wow.
how about that? How
good.
about that?
And how have you been, Andrew? How was your week?
Terrific. I'll tell you
Really?
what, this was fun. I went down to my brother's the other night. Got to watch some shows and hang out with him.
He's kind of a geek, isn't he?
He is. So we were into the same stuff. So we had a good time hanging out the other day. How about
Right.
you? What have you been up to?
Had a good week.
Yeah, what happened?
Oh, just good week. Things occurred. Okay, we all caught up?
Write that down over here.
All caught up there? Okay, good. All right, Aladdin.
Yeah, it looks good. You know, I watched a couple of the you know, that's the trend right now. They're doing the live action adaptions of the animated movies.
Right.
And this was so this is the next installment. I think it's kind of fun. Will Smith as the genie will be a little different. I mean, I grew up watching Robin Williams.
Yeah,
so
yeah. It's going to be hard to top Robin Williams in Aladdin. So
I just hope that they do their own thing in it.
And not just copy off
Exactly.
of the cartoon, because
Exactly.
the cartoon, in and of itself, Academy Award-winning soundtrack.
True. That's true, yeah. I think what's great about doing it in live action, though, is you can get away with a lot more than what they could with just standard hand-drawn animation.
Sure.
And when I see the trailer, I think that, like, what they can do with the location and being able to, you know, these beautiful landscapes
no
across
doubt.
the desert
No
and
doubt.
dunes, and you know, the whole thing takes place in Arabia, which just is a great motif to have a movie like this take place.
It's interesting, kind of a neat place.
It is. I would love to go visit Arabia sometime. I think that, I'm sure it's not like it's in the movies, but it would be cool to see and experience that.
Oh, I come from a land, from a faraway place, where the caravan camels roam.
Where it's flat and immense and the heat is intense. It's barbaric, but hey, it's home.
When the sun's in the east and the wind's in the west and the glass and the crystal's right.
Come on down, stop on by, hop a carpet, and we'll fly to another Arabian night.
Arabian nights, like Arabian days, more often than not, it's hotter than hot in a lot of good ways. Arabian nights, like Arabian news. A fool off its guard could fall and fall hard out there on the dunes. So while I was in Texas, you know, and Texas is a really nice state, and we went to Austin.
Oh, right.
We
Austin's
walked,
really cool.
We walked Austin. You know,
Oh, wow.
we were there for 5 days, and 3 of those days we were in Austin, downtown. So we parked the car, and my son-in-law works downtown, so he had a parking spot. There's no parking downtown whatsoever.
Yeah.
So we went downtown and we walked around.
Is that a clip-on?
Yeah.
Who's wearing a clip-on tie for?
Well, you know I'm an efficiency expert.
I was listening to you. That was a fascinating story. But you know what's even more fun than Texas?
What's that?
Is if you were if there was any place in the world where you could just hop onto the back of a wagon and go through a wild field of animals.
You wouldn't happen to have a clip of that, would you?
As a matter of fact, I do.
That is the ugliest dog I've ever seen in my life.
Hi everybody, welcome to Entertainment Picks on the road. We've been, oh my gosh, they're chasing us. We've been kicked out of our studio. They're doing some remodeling.
You know, they're still having trouble figuring out if they're going to go with the mauve or the forest green.
You know,
The rainforest green.
by the way, I'm Andrew Knode, and this
And I'm
is,
Gary Kiser.
and we are out here at the Rolling Ridge
Animal Park.
Park.
Yep.
You know, they decided to pick us up. They saw us sitting there in our chairs, and they decided to pick us up and take us for a little tour. We've got ostriches behind us, if you can see that, and there's a zebra.
It's pretty exciting.
There's a zebra off to my right.
As a matter of fact, you would think that the forest was on fire.
Yes, this ostrich is hungry, and it's concerning me.
I mean, do you whistle to get him over here? Osti. Okay. All right, so you come over here.
Here we go.
Come on.
Right up behind us.
I'm afraid for my... God. So we're here in, you know, taking the show on the road. And, you know, it's pretty exciting to be out here. Andrew, what have you been doing all week?
You know, I've been wandering around. You know, I've been trying to keep myself busy.
Sure.
Sausage is a little hungry. And you've got, what do we got? Reindeer over here, and So they're just eating away.
Okay, well that's enough for you.
This is absolute chaos, I have to say. I don't know whose idea this was. Well, hello there. How are you doing? We have an exclusive interview. And so how is things on the Rolling Ridge? Don't eat my ear.
Here, I'm just going to give him a little taste. There you go, buddy.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Okay, all right.
I'll tell you what.
And here on
Meals to go. That's what we do.
And we certainly appreciate everybody joining us for this very special on-the-road edition of Entertainment Picks, showing you all there is to do in the Orville, Medina, Kidron area.
All of God's creatures are here with us, speaking God's spell.
Yeah, okay.
You know, when our picks group points and has this look of fear on their face, I can't see what's happening behind us, but
we can hear it. We can hear it. Look at them. Oh, now
I feel like we're in Jurassic Park.
The camel's trying to stop the horses.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that's why.
You know, which is predictable. You know, I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Ruben, what is that up there?
That's a Scottish Highlander cow. She had a
I knew it.
about 30 minutes ago.
Oh, no.
Brand new. Scottish? Wow.
30 minutes ago. Andrew,
sure.
feed that beautiful animal.
Here, hang on to my comment.
I will.
There you go.
Tweety and Sylvester. Do you whistle? You grunt?
Oh, boy.
Oh, now he's there. Come on.
Here's another bucket.
There you go. There you go. Ooh, look at your tongue. Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, yeah, you're hungry. Okay, all right.
You're so hungry.
You're so hungry. Ooh, I can feel your breath on my fingers. Okay. Okay. Yes. Oh, it looks like we are returning back here. Our evening is coming to a close, Gary. You know, this has been a lot of fun.
It has been a lot of fun here at the Rolling Ridge Animal Park in Millersburg, Ohio. And this is this week's community calendar, the Wayne County Mini Maker Fair 2019. May 18th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the University of Akron Wayne College. The greatest show and tell on earth. A family-friendly showcase of invention, creativity, and resourcefulness. A gathering of fascinating, curious people who enjoy learning and who love sharing what they can do. From engineers to artists to scientists, hobbies, experiments, projects, glimpse the future, and get inspired. Visit waynecounty.makerfair.com. It's the 21st annual Berea Rib Cook-Off, May 24th, 10 to 9 p.m., 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. at the Cuyahoga County Fairgrounds. More than a dozen rib teams competing all weekend long to satisfy your appetite for ribs. Children's activity area with super slide, kiddie bouncer, jousting area, and rock climbing wall ought to bring all that up after you enjoy those ribs. Bucking, Ohio Pro Bull Riding Series, May 25th, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Bucking, Ohio is a family-owned and operated bucking bull ranch. The family has been breeding bulls for decades and providing pure country entertainment for over 10 years. Did you know what the most expensive transportation piece of freight is per weight? Bull semen. There are many pre-show activities such as barrel racing. Look it up, Google it. There are many pre-show activities such as barrel racing, mutton buffing. What? No, there will not be any mutton buffing. I'll tell you that. Country western music, great food and fun for the whole family. Be sure to bring the whole family out for a fun-filled time your children will never forget. If they see that mutton buffing, they're not going to forget that. Visit buckinohio.com. Happened to go to the thrift shop this week.
No way.
I absolutely did, and
That's
I found
such a shocker.
No, and I found some great stuff. No, seriously, I found some good stuff.
When did you call me to ask me to go?
Hang on, I'm sorry. I was going to leave a message on Wednesday.
Okay.
But I knew that you were busy and had to get off and go see your wife at home.
Wednesday, there's nothing on my calendar.
Yeah, but you're busy. You're a busy guy. I don't want to bother you.
Okay.
Okay, so do I have a receipt for you? I think it's in the car, but it doesn't matter.
Go get it.
So I go to the receipt.
No,
now,
yes.
This is cool. This is right up our alley, right? So I go there and I get this.
What is that?
Just
my
look at it.
gosh.
Look at the price.
Yes.
10.
You know what's sad about this?
What?
I probably had this same camera. Actually, I didn't have
10
this. I had a Sony, but I want to say one of my...
Canon's a good camera.
In my previous life, I worked at Best Buy selling these cameras, and this was
$600 bucks?
$600, $700.
Now that thing works perfectly, and it's got all the
this mini
accessories.
DV?
It's got all, yeah, it's mini DV. It's got all the accessories.
Oh my gosh.
Turn on $10 at the thrift store. Now, what's interesting is everybody, because our cell phones have such good cameras on them, right? They okay.
Oh, there we go.
Because our cameras have such, or our phones have such good cameras, people are dumping these. Don't dump your old DV camera because the resolution is excellent. Well, actually, for me, dump all you want. Next,
that's fun.
Movies are great, right?
Movies.
So
I
I'm
love
always
movies.
looking for the ancillary items.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things is to get the adaptation, the paperback book adaptation of movies in paperback.
Oh my gosh!
And I look for
Blazing Saddles, which we had on there before.
So there's Blazing Saddles.
Nice.
Now there's knockoffs of these too. You want to get the original adaptation, so you have to look at the cover and make sure it's the same year that came out.
Cigarette ad.
Cigarette ad inside a paperback for Blazing Saddles. Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, very cool.
That's a cool one right there.
Oh man.
And one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh, absolutely.
Back
and
to the
that's just
Future.
the first one?
This is just the first one.
I think I told you this before. When I first started reading, what got me into reading was reading these because I'd watch the movie and it was an easy read to read these because you knew the story.
Because
but there
you
was
already
always
know it.
something a little extra in there, a scene that wasn't in the movie.
Yep, so
Very
that's
fun.
wonderful
I
right
like
there.
those.
This is from 1963, the Combat board game.
Oh, based
now,
on
what's
the
interesting
television
about
show.
this is this thing was destroyed. Okay?
Okay.
It was in pieces. I had to rebuild it.
Oh,
so
I
what
see.
I
Yeah,
did,
yeah.
so what I did, and you'll see, I'll open it up, and it's a complete game. Okay? What I did is that I repaired it with pieces of cardboard. This was it was just laying there.
Oh, sure.
It was like it was a mess. So I actually glued the stuff together, and it's not a complicated game. And now I have a pretty good memorabilia thing of the old Combat. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, not a lot you can do about that. So the game board kind of ripped a little bit.
Display purposes, like you could display this and it'd be.
So on
Just what
those
you want.
lines, there's a huge market for Marx toys. I'm a Marx
toys,
head.
yeah.
Marx manufactured toys. So I went and for $10, I met a lady. She advertised this on Facebook Marketplace. If you ever go on there and look at stuff, right?
Okay.
Facebook Marketplace, and she goes, plastic soldiers, big box, $10. Well, these are the original Battleground, Marx Battleground.
Oh wow! It's like
Plastic Army Men, and those are the Germans right there.
It's like some kid went through and colored this.
Yep. Yes, he did. And there's the bunker right there.
Okay.
And then there's all these Army men right here. There's Germans and American. These are all original. And for any of you Marx guys out there, you know the value of these things. Great fun collecting Marx.
Yeah.
They came in. They came in like a carry-all case. They came in the kits right there.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then you got Germans.
It always seemed like their guns would bend.
You got
like that.
Germans. They did, yeah.
Which was always.
All right, here's some Americans right here. So
we can just put these out.
yeah, just put them out there. There's another American guy.
Oh, of course.
And then there's Germans, and there's this guy right here. So there's all kinds of those, and they're such fun.
Oh yeah.
And they bring back
the
memories.
guy laying down. That's fun.
And they bring back memories for me, and it's just I got a big
This
box
guy's
of
gonna
them.
get it.
$10, and I think, and these are original Marx, and I think these came from the Battleground set.
Oh right, because they had like the Knights, and they had
the Western Fort Apache, the Western Fort Apache. So I think that's where those come from. A lot of fun.
Yeah, very cool.
I've got other stuff, but can I save it for next week?
You can, absolutely.
All right, let's just save that for next week. I think that's enough for people to look at. But those are my thrift market finds.
And now, word from our sponsor.
It's the Action Kids. What in the world are they up to now?
Let's get right down to business.
Business? What business?
Car business!
The Fun Pack Carry-All action playset by Marx. Look, this opens up the wild action world of Fort Apache. With Indians, cavalrymen, shell-shooting cannons. And here are the fighting knights, with a real drawbridge, knights, Vikings, and rock-throwing catapults. Here's the boot camp, with 10 Jeep bullet-shooting machine guns and 80 soldiers. Or land a helicopter at Cape Kennedy. Fire the rockets, back the space missile into the launching pad, and start the countdown. It's off into space. Zoom! Get Fort Apache. Get the Fighting Knights. Get the boot camp. Get Cape Kennedy. Get all four. And carry your own world of action wherever you go. The Rugged Steel Carry-All Action Playsets by Marx.
Andrew?
Gary.
Just got back from vacation.
Yeah, where'd you go?
Went to Austin, Texas. Big D. No, that's Dallas. I didn't go to Dallas. We went to Austin to see my daughter down there. And
did anything in Texas rub off on you?
No, not really. I found out that they don't talk like this.
Really?
No, actually I didn't meet anybody from Texas down there. Everybody's a transplant down in Austin. Everybody's a transplant.
Wow, that's wild.
So we went down there for a week.
You know what you should have done?
What's that?
You should have took a camera and recorded some of your trip.
You know what? I think I did. And here's what we found. Great video. Easy, I got it. Little taquerito?
Yes. Getting breakfast tacos.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And then I'm looking out here at the car I want. Look at that Ford Bronco. That's the one I want right there. Oh, he's driving away. Anyhow, continue. This is your favorite place for tacos?
Breakfast tacos.
All right, so what are we getting today? Cactus, onion for your mom.
Yes, beans, cheese.
And you can see if you have a sticker, I guess they encourage you just put it on the window. They can't even see out the window anymore. Yep. No, they made a little hole right there. See it? See the little hole? So they can peek out right there. So we're waiting for our taquitos. Thank you, Andrew. And we're at the Texas Toy Museum with Caleb. You're the curator, right, Caleb?
Oh, yes, and also the founder. So.
The founder and curator. So how fun is it to curate and go to work every day and be in a toy house?
That's lots of fun. I've been building the collection for about 30 years.
So 30 years?
Nice to
you don't look that old, dude.
Oh, thanks.
So let me ask you this. Most valuable toy in here from a market standpoint?
Original market or secondary market?
Let's go original market. Let's go like that eBay retail value thing.
Current eBay retail value? Probably our most expensive toy that we have out right now is the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier, the flag, that usually retails secondary market for about $1,000.
I passed on one of those in Massillon, Ohio. I think they had $75 on it. Oh. Was that a bad move?
Yeah, that was probably a bad move.
Okay, from the Texas Toy Museum, Caleb, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For bearing with us. We're going to get a little video. We're going to walk around. If you're in town, just hit the link right there. And I'm going to send it back to the studio to me and Andrew. Hi, everybody. I'm Gary Kiser. Well, you know that. And this is my pick of the week. And believe it or not, I'm going to pick a little YouTube show by my partner, Andrew Knode, which I enjoy a lot. And it's basically about the Batman animated series from the 90s that I watched when I first got married in our first apartment in Akron, Ohio, I watched the animated series, Star Trek The Next Generation, and the original 1966 Batman while I was watching my 2 infant kids, which are now grown and gone. But that is basically, it does bring back memories for me. Not that interested in Batman, the animated series, to be quite honest with you. But as I watch Andy, he's much better than the animated series was talking about the animated series. So my pick of the week is Andrew Knode's show, talking about the animated Batman series from the 1990s.
Well, thank you, Gary. Well, my pick of the week this week is, we've been on a bit of a retro phase, but this is the movie The Untouchables from 1987. Fantastic movie. Kevin Costner, Sean Connery, a young Andy Garcia, Robert De Niro as Al Capone. Fantastic movie. I loved this movie when I was a kid. I used to watch it pretty frequently, probably more than I should with the amount of blood that's in it. But I just went back recently and watched it again, and it's still a lot of fun. Now, I caution you, don't watch it for the historic value. It is very much a fictional retelling of Elliot Ness and Al Capone, but watching it as a fun adventure movie is a lot of fun. It harkens back to the original TV show of the same name, and it has a very much that kind of cops and robbers sort of feel to it. So excellent movie, still holds up today. Go check out The Untouchables. Well, there you have it. Another exciting, fun show.
I enjoyed this one.
What is Darth Vader doing behind you?
Another thrift shop find.
Oh,
We'll get to that later.
We'll talk about that later. There's just so much to try to cram into 1 half hour.
It's too much. It's actually too much. And on that note, Andrew, upward and onward for next week.
People probably think that we should have a 15-minute show.
Some do. But I enjoyed this. We had some laughs, and
it's good. So if
neat.
you thank you again for watching out there. There are plenty of ways to get a hold of us: email, Facebook. We have a YouTube channel, which we would love to have you come out and support us on there. Just click that subscribe
Be sure
button.
to subscribe. Yeah, be sure to subscribe.
Some good content on there, additional content from what you see on the show. And we'll be back next week with another fun show.
Entertainment Tech.
Gather round, men. I have some very important news. Now listen up. Our job is to protect this desk. All right, pipe down, you knuckleheads. We have to defend this area until armor arrives. Johnson, get out of there!
Intruder! Intruders must be destroyed. Intruders must be destroyed.
Kill them all!
Hang in there, buddy.
I wish I could have done better, but we got him, didn't we?
We sure did, buddy. Tell us how to fix you.
Just tell my